Hello students, welcome to Tigerish Digital Online Classes. So we are starting with our chapter, third chapter, that is how many squares. In previous online lecture, last time I took an online lecture. In that we had finished with the first two pages, in which we had seen the perimeter and area of a rectangle. Okay, and also we had solved the question related to the stamp. We had measured the stamp and we had removed the area and also the perimeter of that stamp. Now we'll go on page number 36 where we'll solve some questions. So the first one is guess. So in that guess, first one, which has the bigger area, one of your footprints or the page of this book? Okay, so here the girl, she's saying that if I have a page, this is a page of the book and this is my footprint, so which is bigger, which contains a bigger area, which part take a bigger area, my footprints or a page of this book? So for this you can draw your footprint on a floor and you can take a book, take a page of the book and try to measure, try to observe that which has the bigger area. But according to my observation, I feel that a book has a bigger area as compared to the footprint. Okay, next, which has the smaller area, two 5 rupees notes together or a 100 rupee note? Now, for this, you can ask your parents to give some money to you. Take a 100 rupee note and two 5 rupee note from them. Okay, and keep your 100 rupee note upper side and put two 5 rupee note together under the 100 rupee note and see that whether the 100 rupee note is covering a small area or the 5 rupee note is covering the small area. So I had drawn here two 100 rupee note and two 5 rupee note. So by watching this, you can easily understand that yes, the 100 rupee note has the smaller area. But do this, experience the activity or by yourself and then write the answer. Okay. Next, look at a 10 rupee note. Is it is its area more than 100 square centimeter? Now ask your father to give 10 rupee notes. So before getting a 10 rupee note, draw 100 square centimeter on a paper, on a rough paper. So how you'll draw? So last time I had told you 1 square means 1 centimeter is equal to 1 square. So if we draw 1 square of 1 centimeter square, similarly if we draw similarly 1 square centimeter, if we draw a 10 square in front of this squares, 1 2, how many square it will be? Tell me how many square centimeter it will be? It will be 10 square centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 square is equal to 1 centimeter. Yes. So 10 square centimeter, 10 square is equal to 10 centimeter. So similarly, if I draw a grid of 10 into 10 centimeter, what will be the answer? How many square we will get? We'll get 100 square centimeter. How many it is? 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. Draw with the scale. Don't draw randomly. Use scale whenever you'll draw the square or any shape. So these are the 10. You can draw 10 like this and 10 downwards also. Yes, I will not draw, but you can draw on your paper. You can draw it. So this will be the 10. Then draw here some remaining. So total will be 100. Yes. Understood how to draw a 100 square centimeter? So now what you have to do when you'll draw this on a paper, take a 10 rupee note and put the 10 rupee note on that 100 square centimeter. So according to me, it will come till here. it will may cover a 2 squares only, or might it cover 3 square. I'm just telling you randomly, random answer, but you have to do this on your own and then write a proper answer. So what they had asked, is its area more than 100 square centimeter? Is it? No, its area is not more than 100 square centimeter. You can see by watching the picture also. Next, is the area of blue shape more than the area of the yellow shape, and why? You can see a yellow shape and blue shape. The both the shapes has a triangle. So what they had asked, the blue shape area more than the yellow shape area. By watching it, I feel so yes. What do you feel? Let's take a look. See, this square also have formed with a two triangle, and here are also two triangle. If we if we take this triangle and place the triangle in front of here, if we form a square with the with that triangle. Wait, I had used, it should not be like this. Mm, yes. So if I lift that triangle and put the triangle over here, what do you feel? Are the blue shape is more than the area of the yellow shape? No, it is similar. Can you see? Just we had lifted the triangle, the side triangle, and placed on the up of that below triangle. Yes, and it forms a rectangle, forms a square shape. So by observing, I also feel that it might have more area. But when we see it properly, when we place a triangle, the design they had made like that. If we place that triangle on upper as forming a square shape, the area is same. So what you'll write the answer? No, both the shape has a similar area. Why it is having similar area? Because they are forming with the similar area of a triangle, or both the triangle has a similar area. That's why they are similar shape. Yes, understood? Next, is the perimeter of the yellow shape more than the perimeter of the blue shape? First tell me what is meant by perimeter. Yes, perimeter means the length of the boundary. Yes. Now, if we see the length of this square, breadth, this is the perimeter. This is the boundary of this shape. Shall we consider the middle part? No, we'll just consider the boundary of this shape. And if we see the boundary of this shape, yes. So, whose perimeter is more? Tell me. The triangle, the blue shape perimeter is more. You can for this you can use your ruler also for understanding the shape, understanding the perimeter. So what they had asked, is the perimeter of the yellow shape more than the perimeter of blue shape? No, it is not more than the blue shape. Why? Because the measurement, because the perimeter of blue shape is more. Understood? Now, let's move. How big is my hand? Your hand, see your hand, how big it is. Sometimes what we do, we sit with our mother or father and we try to put our hand on their hand. Yes, and what we say, my hand is too small as compared to yours hand. Same way, now we have to see our hand, whether it is big or small. So what they had asked, trace your hand on the squared sheet on the next page. On the page number 37, they had given us a squared sheet. What do you have to do? You have to take your hand and trace the hand in such a way that it will cover more squares. Okay. So what they had asked, how will you decide whose hand is bigger, your hand or your friend's hand? Now your friends are not with you, you can't go to school. So what you'll do, ask your siblings to sit with you, or your mother or father to sit with you, and trace their hands on the square sheet. Also trace your hands on a square sheet and try to find the area of your both your hands. Down next they had asked, what is the area of your hand? That is a square centimeter. So when you'll draw, and next is, what is area of your friend's hand? That is in square centimeter. So when you'll draw your hand, draw in such a way that it will cover a complete square. If somewhere it happens that it is not covering a complete square, consider it as a, if think that I will draw, but my drawing will not be come properly here. So just try to understand what else I can say here. Yes, think that this is your hand. This is a hand. So you had trace your hand here, and see the complete, see the squares, how many, how much your hand had took. Yes. So if here it is taken a complete square, see when you see the downwards, it had taken a little bit part of a square. Here, here, here. So what you can do, you can consider as only a one square, because when you'll fill this square, if you fill this square this much part, if you fill the other part, so it make form a one square. Yes. It is not using a whole square, na? So it is using a little bit part of that square. So you can consider as a one square only. Don't consider as a full square, because it is gone in the other square. That's why. This part also, it is a little bit. So instead of considering it, you can use, you can think, you can count only this square instead of counting the other, this one. Don't count this one. Here also, you no needed to count the other one, because it had covered little bit part of that square. Okay. Here it had covered half part, so you can consider as a half. Here it had covered half, so two half means, so what will be? It will be one square. Yes, here it had covered half, three half you can say. Here it had covered half of them, not half, but little bit part. So this half and this half you can use as a one. Okay, so similarly count your hand square and your mother's, your or sister's hand square, and write the answer over there. Okay, understood how to find, how to trace your hand and count the hands? Next, now after hands you can go for the footprints. My footprints. So two girls, they are discussing what she's saying. The yellow the girl, this girl is saying, my footprint is longer. What she is saying, her footprint is longer. And the other girl is saying, but my footprint is wider. Wider means longer and wider, more in breadth, and this is more in height. So whose footprint is bigger? So if we see, if you observe properly, her footprint is longer. It's not that her footprint is wider, and her footprint is wider, not longer. So we can say both of them footprints has a covered a big similar area. They are both are similar. They are not, they are small, nor they are bigger. Okay, because if this girl's footprint is longer, also wider, then we can say that this girl is having a bigger foot. If we say that this girl is having, the pink blue shirt girl is having a bigger, what we say, big wider footprint, also the longer footprint, then we can say that this blue shirt girl has a bigger foot. Okay, now here they had given a question sum. My footprint. Whose footprint is larger, yours or your friends. Again, you have to ask your draw your footprint on a floor, and draw your mother's footprint and on a floor, and observe it, and see that whose front footprint is larger, yours or your mother's. Obviously your mother's footprint will be bigger because she's elder than you. Okay, so you can take your neighbor's friend, neighbors, called him or her to check, just to check, with the help of a social distancing. Okay, don't go near to them. Ask him or her to draw a footprint in front of her house or his house, and you draw your footprints in front of your house. Okay, so, and just compare the footprint. How will you decide and discuss? Now, how will you decide? So, if there are squares in your passage, so you can draw a grid, square grid over there, and draw that footprints on the in the square grid. So how many square grids it will contain, whatever the square grids, whatever the area footprint will cover, that much will be your footprints. Okay, is the area of both footprints same? So both footprints means if your friends, or if your friends and yours, just compare, is it same or different, and write answer accordingly. Okay, let's move to the page number 38. Whatever these activities you have to do on your own. If we will be in, if we will come, some day we will come in the school, we will do this activity in our school, but right now you have to do on your own only. I'm just giving you guidance to how to do and how to find the answers from that activity. Okay, next. Now we had seen our footprints activities. Now here we are going to see the animals footprints. Now let's see what this baby rhino is saying. My skin has many folds. Folds means what? It's some skin is layer wise, we can say one fold and two fold. How mama fold, if we are having a mama is wearing a big sari, when she fold the area, whatever she will the area, when the folded sari covers, it is less. If we place that sari in a whole way, or you can see your shirts also, when you place your shirt, it takes more area. When you fold that shirt, it takes less area. Okay, same way what the rhino is saying, baby rhino is saying, I has a skin, my skin has many folds, so I have a big area. Okay, you can see the folds. Many folds are there on a rhino's skin, and so it is covering a big area. This way, the air all over me keeps me cool. When the folds are there on a baby body of that rhino, it keeps them cool. Next, what baby elephant is saying? What is the area of my footprint? Now, what we have to do, he is asking, what will be the area of my footprint? So we can't go to the elephant and we see. So better draw the baby elephant foot in a grid, square grid, and try to find that area. It will be easy for you. Draw the foot of that baby elephant, and then find the area of baby elephant. Next, now what the ant is also saying something. What is the area of my footprint? Can you imagine? What is the area? What will be the area of ant footprint? Will be it area, your leg area, footprint area, and her footprint area will be similar? Now for this you can do one thing, you can collect, many ants are there in a house, so you can collect one ant and uh, place her, otherwise in front of that ant put some color, watercolor, and leave her. So when she'll walk, the color will come to her footprints, and the footprints you can see over there. So you can understand how what is the area of her footprint. So it will be one fourth of 1/100 or 1/1000 it might be. Okay, so it not will be 1 centimeter or 1 square centimeter. It will be lesser than that. Next, Guess which animal footprint will have the same area as yours. So we know our area footprint means as a human being we all has a different footprints area. Means a baby has a covers less area than you toddlers covers less area than the younger means the older covers more area as compared to you. Yes. So what they had asked, which animals and our footprints means your footprints will be the has the same area. Which animals can you tell me? Dog? No, dog has a little bit area. Then ant? No, not ant also. Then monkey? Check. Check the answer. Check the footprints of the all the animals and see the your area. See and compare the your area footprint and the animal footprints. Okay. Now, now we'll see for the birds. Here are some footprints of animals in actual sizes. Guess the area of their footprints. Now they had given the, we can see the hen. Hen is given. So what you have to do, take a scale, and pencil. And what you have to do, you have to draw a 1 centimeter grid line over here. I'm drawing with randomly, but you have to draw the scale, use a scale over there. Yes, don't forget to use a scale for drawing a grid sheet. So what you have to do, square sheet you have to do, draw like this. Mm, my might be my will be varied because I'm not using scale, but when you'll draw, use scale for that. Now, for removing the area of the footprint, four things you have to remember. First one is four things we have to see in the footprints in the squared sheet. I'll show the paper for you. Huh. First one is count the complete field area. If it is needed, write on your notebook somewhere in a rough book. So when you'll remove the area, you'll understand how to find the area. First, count the complete filled area. Second, count the half filled area. Third, count the more than half filled square of area. Then count the less than half filled area. It's square. Okay. So these four things are very important. When you'll understand this, yeah, when you'll write the four things, and you will easily find the area of that picture. So first one, what they had saying, count the complete field area. You can see here, complete. Is it complete field? Some all the in this? No, because if we see, I'll use other bar. Hmm. This is this much filled. Yes, it is not complete filled. This is also not complete filled. Yes, no, no, it's not. So whatever the complete fill area is 0. Then after that, what we are having, half filled area. So half filled square, we can say this is half filled square. This was also the half filled square. This is the half filled square. Yes, it is. Yes or no? See it properly. Half filled square. Even though this is also half filled square. This is also half filled square. Yes. Yeah. So how many we got the half filled square? This is also half fill square. When you'll draw on your line square sheet, it will be different because this answer will be vary because I'm just without using a scale I'm you right drawn this that's why just answer will be vary. It's not a correct answer. Draw on your paper properly 1 centimeter square area and a square sheet and then remove the answer. I'm just telling you how to remove the area. So half is filled, how many I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Half means what? 1 and half. Yes, means 2. So what do you have to do? You have to divide this 6 by 2. Yes. See, if we take this half, if we take this half and half, what will form? 1. If we take this half, if we take this half, take this half, how many square it will be? 1. This half and this half square will be 1. When we'll add both the half, what we'll get? 1. So how many square will be filled with this 6 halves filled? Half square? 3. Understood how I got the 3? Because I am adding 2 half and forming 1 square. Okay. Now remaining is little bit covered. Less than. This is one more than, middle one. The more than is an 1 we can say. Then this is less than. This is also less than. This is also less than. Less than. How many is the less than? I'll use other pen. So we'll understand easily. See. Less than. Less than. Less than. Less than. This is less than. Then this is less than. This is less than. So what will be less than? How many are less than? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 are there. So if we consider as a 7 less than, so it will form one square. Huh? One square will be enough for this because it is coming a little part of that foot is coming on the each and every square. So 1 we will consider. So this is a 3 first, then 1, and in more than we have got only 1. So more than means little bit. So we'll consider as a 1 only. So what will the answer? How many squares we will get? 3, 4, and 5. So how many area of their footprint will be? 5. Understood how to find it? Whenever there will be half we got, we just add that one. When you got a less than, just try to more reduce that number and form one square with the help of that less than. And more than, it will be as it is. If more than that, it consider as a complete only, because it's not that little bit half, it is more than filled area, so you can consider as a complete one. Understood how to remove the area of their footprint with the help of a grid sheet? Yes, square sheet or grid sheet. Similarly for dog, they had already drawn the lines, standing lines for you. You have to draw sleeping lines. Okay, draw it and try to find the area of the dog. Next, the page number 39, same way, it is a footprint of a tiger, and what it is saying, make a big squares and rectangles like this to find the area faster. So instead of counting all the squares, what you can do, you can draw a rectangle or a square. See, like this. This is a, sorry. Mhm. See, like this square. 2 by 2 will be 2 by 2 will be its area. Yes. Similarly, you can draw a big rectangle over here, wherever you'll get the. and find out the area of the footprint. Wherever there will be the half, I told you, when there will be the half, add that half. When there will be the less than, consider, try to merge it as a 1 square, 1 centimeter. You can add this. Okay, understood how you will do this question answer. So solve the page number 39 and 38 dog part. So this will be your homework, and whatever the answers you will get, the questions here they had asked, you have to write that answer in your notebook. I hope so that you had solved this page number 34 and 35 in your notebook. Now solve the page number 30. Solve the all questions answer. Write question and answer of that question of on that page of that page in your notebook. Don't write answer on textbook. Write the answer in your notebook. Okay, whatever the answers I will write, I will share you on WhatsApp, but you have to write that answer on your own. I want all homework, solve page number all in your notebook. Don't, no needed to draw the pictures or nothing. When there is needed of the grid lines, just like the fingerprint, you can draw this fingerprint on your text notebook. Instead of drawing on rough page, draw the pictures on your notebook only, and trace your hand on notebook. There is already there are squares in a maths notebook, so it will be easy. No needed to draw squares on the other pages. So, and find the answer properly. Okay, all this homework should be completed in your notebook. So for today we'll stop here. Next lecture we'll continue with the other part. Okay, take care all of you. Bye.